started? Go on.
Bit shaky. Don't really know.
I'm nervous because obviously previous results have been very, very poor. Performances have been terrible, really.
Yeah.
I know we've got injuries, but still no excuse for the team we are. Standards should be high here, really, for this football club. But, you know, I'm just nervous, and I feel like this is Wagner's last game, personally.
Yeah, you think it's time for him to go?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think we need to try something different. Clearly isn't working.
Yeah.
Like I said, injuries obviously against him, but it's no excuse for the team we have. I still think we've got quality there that can achieve something.
Seems like he's making the same mistakes every game as well.
Yeah.
Just not learning from it.
Yeah.
So hopefully he does something this game.
It's the changes as well. For me, it's the changes. It's really weird changes, really weird subs.
Yeah.
Strange lineup. He's changing different things. His style of play's gone out the window.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of a car crash at the moment.
No Ben Gibson today through injury. Who do you want to place him?
I want Warner in personally, because young. It reminds me of Ben Godfrey when we had him. And I just feel having him in would be great. Or even Danny Bart as well.
Yeah.
Player of the season for Sunderland last year. So I mean, he hasn't been given a chance.
Yeah.
So it's definitely worth giving him a shot.
Yeah. What are you hoping to see different from the team today than what we've seen in the last few weeks?
All we said in the car, but we said, I want more fight. Just put a challenge in, get stuck in. I wanted Norwich to make it nasty for Blackburn out there today. And I don't care how we do it, just get a win today. We have to, we need it. So yeah.
Do you not think that would be just kicking the can down the road at all?
I think it would be paper over the cracks, yeah, definitely. But it's just, we just need it. We need it to get up the table, away from danger. So I know I've spoken to some fans online, and they kind of want us to lose today because they want Wagner out.
Yeah.
I agree, but for me,
you always got to go in the game winning.
We've paid our money. We want to see Norwich win. So,
yeah.
Either way, I just want to see a win today. I don't care how we do it, but I know it's paper over the cracks for sure. But he'll get found out next week against Cardiff because we are quite terrible away from home. So.
Can I get some score predictions for today's game?
Well, you know what? I'm going to be positive. I'm going to say 2-1.
2-1, yeah.
2-1.
Do you know what? I think we'll win 2-0. I think we'll keep a clean sheet because new defender coming in.
Yeah.
Danny Bart or Warner.
Yeah.
I think hopefully positive for them. So yeah.
Who's going to score?
So, who do you think will start? Ida. I think Ida will score today. And I hope Hwang scores because he scored last week. So
I agree with him. I agree.
Yeah.
Good after what we've seen over the past few months.
Are you expecting to see David Vagner sacked if they lose a game today?
Definitely, he should be sacked after this entire month.
Do you think that's been coming, and do you think it's more of a matter of when rather than if now?
Been coming over the past few months. He's been a bit off of form and all that.
Do you feel for him at all with the injuries and sort of the squad he's got, or do you think he should be doing better with those players?
He should be doing better because we've got some good players in depth and that. John Rowe can just go up front, drop back and all that.
Yeah.
He should be better.
What do you think the team need to do to be able to sort of get back to that form that they had at the start of the season?
Drop back when we need to defend and then put the two wingers up to the right and left and then make them come back and keep going.
Who are you hoping to sort of see in the team? What players do you think can be?
Stacey to obviously be right back.
Yeah.
Sarah to be Cam, obviously.
Yeah.
Duffy needs to keep doing what he's doing.
Yeah. You a fan of Duffy's?
Yeah, love him.
And would you like to see Jaden Warner thrown in there? Obviously Ben Gibson's out injured, so who would you like to see in there?
Probably Bath. We need to see what he's like.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't played too much.
Do you think there's still enough time left in the season for Norwich to push for playoffs and promotion?
Yeah, there is. There's a lot.
Worst performance of the season so far. Disappointing to go half an hour down, them at 10 men, and we just didn't show anything. But for me, when we lost that first goal, for the players to walk back to the halfway line, it just says it all. I think the manager's lost them.
Yeah. Do you think it's time for David Vagner to go?
Don't know who's going to replace him though. No one's going to do the job. It's horrendous.
Yeah, do you think it's more a problem with the squad than the manager?
Yeah, I think the squad, we've not bought well, that's, no doubt. And I agree, as Vagner can't pull it together, but I can't see any other good manager wanting to come in.
Yeah, it felt a bit like an atmosphere in there that was sort of waiting for it to go wrong, wasn't it, I think?
Yeah, it's just the expectation now. I think that, we all come along to, hope it gets better, but if it doesn't soon get better, we're going to be looking at relegation, no doubt.
Do you think there's a danger of this sort of becoming the norm for Norwich now, just slipping back into being a mid-table championship side?
I think at the moment I'd take mid-table championship side. But yeah, in terms of us pushing for promotion, I just think the squad's just not up to the job.
Are there any fears of maybe even slip into relegation trouble for you?
Yeah, very much so. I can see us being relegated unless something changes. I'm just not sure what it is because, as you said, we've had so many managers come in and nothing seems to ever change.
Do you think it's a case of sort of waiting until the likes of Josh Sargent and Ashley Barnes come back? I mean, you'd like to think they could add in January, but we're not sure the finances are going to be able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, the financial report wasn't good. You know, I don't think we're going to be adding. Yeah, you know, Barnes coming back is great, but one man isn't going to save a season, I don't think.
Were there any performances that you were particularly disappointed with, or anyone that surprised you?
I have to say, I'd go the other way. There wasn't a single player, I think, had even an average game. It was poor from the front to the back.
And after the red card, I know they obviously got the goal late on, but we were hoping to see a little bit more. They didn't really create too many chances against 10 men.
With half an hour left, you know, I would really have expected Norwich to push on, you know, but Vagner didn't come out and kind of get that energy going. And if anything, they came close to scoring right near the end. And our goal, you know, scoring in the 92nd minute when you're 3-0 down means nothing.
Not very good. Just no passion, no commitment, just no style of play.
Yeah.
Basically. I think probably it's time for him to leave. I think.
Yeah. I was going to ask if you blame the players or the manager. Do you think it's a mix of both, or is it mainly with
I think some of the players aren't good enough, but when Hernandez has been loaned, and El's been loaned out, and you have and he's now a regular starter. I just don't get it, you know.
Yeah. So do you blame a lot of it on sort of the recruitment over the last few years?
I think it's a combination of things. I think it's not all. I think recruitment's been poor for the last 4 years. I think Stuart Webber's probably had one good transfer win in the last 4 seasons. Probably. I just don't know where we go from here.
Yeah, do you think the club needs a sort of full-scale reset now?
Yeah, I think we need a reset. I think just start again. I think just try and stay up this season and and hopefully start again for next. I know financially it's not great because I've no accountant, but losing 27 million. It's not great. I just don't know where. I just don't know how we move on.
Yeah, you mentioned staying up. Is there a worry that it maybe gets even worse and Norwich find themselves in relegation trouble?
We could do. You know, I think we're probably lucky that there's probably three sides worse than us. I think. Unfortunately, so I just don't know.
Were there any performances that stood out to you as particularly poor today?
Probably Warner played centre half. I think he looked better than the two experienced ones, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think Paqueta looked lively when he came on, but again, you're relying on someone who was loaned out, who was deemed not good enough. That was it. I think that's probably.
And would you have liked to see more against the 10 men, because they had half an hour and they didn't really?
Well, I would just set on them. I would just gone 3 at the back and sent another striker on. Gone 3-5-2 or something like that.
Yeah.
He just chucked a load of attacker players. There was no pattern. There was no pattern of play. So even the goal we scored was just simple football. Just get the ball out to wide man, stick it in the box, and your player scored. You know, it's just simple football. Sometimes just don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah. It was shocking. The first 50 minutes were really bad, and then it was hard for them to come back. So it was bad game.
Do you think it's time for David Vagner to go?
I'm not sure. No, it's early in the season still, so give him some time still.
Do you think it's sort of with the players as well as with him?
Yeah, I think the team are backing him up, so he needs more time. Yeah.
And when obviously Blackburn got the red card, were you hoping to see a little bit more? They didn't really create too much.
Yeah, we thought they would, but they didn't. It was bad game today.
So do you think they can turn it around?
We'll hope so. Yeah.